drinking age in the U.S. be lowered to 18? Well, I think it should be. So I'm going to tell you guys about the different countries that have the drinking age 18 or younger. I'm also going to tell you about, there's some states that allow you to drink with parent supervision. And I'm also going to tell you guys the things that you do at 18 that should have a reason for you to be able to drink. I did a survey with 20 of my friends, 10 boys, 10 girls, and I asked them what age they were when they started drinking or had their first drink. The youngest age I got was 10, which is crazy. And I'd say the majority age is 16. And a lot of them actually agreed that not being 21 stopped them from being able to go to bars or clubs, even if they weren't drinking, so it caused them to miss out on things. At 18, you can fight for a country. There's a long debate over lowering the voting age, that causes us to be able to vote because you're able to fight for a country. You can also get married at 18 in every state except for Nebraska. And then you can also get married under 18 unless there's a judge or parent consent, usually it's if someone has a kid or if they're pregnant. And also you can vote at 18. You can start voting in prelims at the age of 17 if you're going to be 18 for election day. A couple of things that you can do when you're 18. You can change your name, get a tattoo or piercing. You can buy cigarettes. You can go to adult jail. You can work or go to a strip club. You can start a 401k plan. You can serve in a jury. You can get sued. And you can file a lawsuit, and I got that all from scatterbeans.com. Things that you can't do or you can choose not to do. You can't go to a pediatrician anymore. You can decide if you want further education or not. If you just say, school's not for me, I'm not going to college, you don't have to go. Or even if you're in high school, you can get your GED if you're tired of it. And you can't eat off kids' menus, even though I still order off of them at Chipotle, but you can't supervise a permit driver, so you have to be 21 to be able to do that. You can't enter bars that have the age 21. I don't know if any of you from St. Louis, Ballpark Village, there's a certain time you have to be 21 and up, but you can go in there, but you have to get kicked out at a certain time. And you can't drink alcohol, of course. 65% of the countries in the world have a legal drinking age under 21 years old, or they just don't have one at all. Approximately 162 countries have the drinking age under 21. Depending on the state or your age, it can vary. I know Austria, 3 of their states you can drink at 16 years old, and then 6 of them you can drink at only 18. And then in Germany, you can drink beer at 16 years old, and then when you turn 18, you can drink wine and spirits. And I have that from prokind.com. The U.S. is one out of 12 countries that has a drinking age of 21. And the enactment of National Minimum Drinking Age Act of 1984 prompted states to raise their legal age for purchase or public possession of alcohol to 21 or risk losing millions in federal highway funds. By 1988, all states had raised the MLDA to 21. And I got that from NYRA. 45 out of the 50 states allow you to drink underage usually with parent consent, and it has to be on their premises, say at your home, and it can't be somewhere where alcohol is sold. Other reasons that you can drink underage in states in the U.S. Medical purposes, religious purposes, education purposes, such as culinary school. Government work related, and there are 10 states in the U.S. that allow you to be able to go to the bar with your parents or a guardian, and you're able to drink with them just as long as they're there. Pros of being able to drink. well, when you turn 18, you're an adult. So if you can make these adult decisions, you should be able to drink too. I feel like just because like they say like your brain cells aren't all the way developed, but if you're an adult and like I feel like most of the people don't even start drinking before they're even like 18, 21, so I feel like it doesn't matter at that point. And also, people not being able to get into bars when they're 18 years old, I feel like that causes them to binge drink. So they'll typically, like, say in high school, like, you know, everyone knows that kid that passes out growing up, probably gets alcohol poisoning, gets their stomach pumped. There's one in my family, which is not cool, but they tend to binge drink because they can't go to bars. Like if you went to Pine Street and you try to drink on Pine, there are cops everywhere, so I'm sure you're not going to get too crazy. You'd probably get arrested, so I feel like you'd know how to act if you were at a bar rather than just like at a frat house or a party with a whole bunch of people who drink to overdrink. And traffic accidents and fatalities occur with newly legal drinkers regardless of the MLDA. So regardless, it's going to happen. And there are fewer drunk driving accidents in countries that have the drinking age of 18. I feel like that's the age that you should start getting people to be responsible with drinking instead of waiting until 21. And the number of drunk driving accidents does not correlate to the MLDA. And lowering the MLDA will be great for the economy. More people drink, the more tax money that the government collects. And in summary, basically I just want you guys to get from this that the drinking age should be changed to 18 regardless, because if you're an adult in the U.S. and you can't simply drink and that's what adults do, I feel like that's dumb. And I feel like missing out on things, like I'm missing out on Vegas with my family because I'm not 21. So hopefully you guys would understand, like, when you were 18 years old, and think about what age you actually started drinking, how much stuff you missed out on. Hopefully that will put into mind that the drinking age should be changed, and to change it, we can start a petition and, you know, send emails and everything.